Seth, go ahead.
Hope I sound better. Justin, what do you think the line didn't do right in terms of getting the push in the run game in the opener, and what, without revealing state secrets, are y'all doing to try and fix that?
I mean, Coach Luke been doing a good job of just rotating everybody in and out. I feel like we just needed to get on one page. I feel like we weren't on the same page, but this week we've been practicing on staying on the same page. Everybody staying onto the ball, hustling to the ball. Everybody's just doing the right thing.
What do you mean not on the same page?
Like, I feel like we just couldn't get that groove that we needed to, you know what I'm saying, get that push.
Cohesion, chemistry?
Yeah.
Okay, Dash, let's give you another shot, and then after you, we'll go to Mark Weiser.
Just any better. It's still gurgling.
Yeah, you still like breaking up.
All right, Mark, and followed by Jake Rowe.
Hey, Justin, I want to ask you about kind of getting back to, the shape you're in after missing games last year. How much of a challenge was that? And what did you have to overcome?
I mean, it was a bit challenging. I feel like the Corona helped me a lot. Like, I went down to train in Miami, and I was just working. I knew I had a chip on my shoulder. I had to get back in that starting five, and I just did what I had to do to work.
Why Miami? You're from Cedar Grove, right? What was your connection down there?
I just had an old friend who I used to train with up here that moved down there, and I just went down there and stayed with him the whole quarantine.
Okay, thank you.
Justin, kind of similar to that question. I mean, you had to kind of wait your time. Sophomore knee injury, then the neck injury last year. What does it feel like at this point to kind of be in the position you're in, to have this opportunity as a senior, and also kind of during quarantine, were you one of the guys that was able to drop a bunch of weight and kind of change how you're put together during that time?
I mean, yeah, I was one of the guys, because when I left before spring break, I was like 340 something. I came back like 325. I told myself I wanted to get to 325 and stay at 325 because I felt like I could move best at 325.
And what about, how you're feeling now that, you're a senior and this opportunity's here after kind of all you've been through with the neck injury and the knee injury as a sophomore?
I mean, I'm feeling good. I feel like I got all my confidence back, and I'm just ready to play ball.
All right, let's go to Chip Towers and followed by Jed May.
Good to see you, Justin. If you don't mind, I'd like to revisit your neck injury just a little bit. When you hear neck injury, that as a father, that scares you to death. I just wonder, was it that one of those type of injuries where can you just back up on kind of what happened? Was that the type of thing where you guys had to visit whether you would be able to continue your football career?
I mean, well, headed to the hospital, the South Carolina game, I was, in my mind, the whole thing just going through my mind is playing, get back. But once Mr. Ron told me everything was going to be good and I still had another chance to play, I just took the rehab and just stuck with it and did what I had to do.
What did they finally determine? What was it, a sprain, or was there a cracked vertebrae or something in there?
I feel like, I don't remember what Mr. Ron said, but I'm not sure.
Okay, but clearly it wasn't something that would be threatening your long-term health.
Yeah, it wasn't something that keep me out for long.
Thank you.
Hey, Justin, I know Kirby has talked a lot since the Arkansas game about, some of the offensive problems weren't necessarily DeJuan's fault, guys missing assignments and things like that. How much of that, was there on the offensive line, and how much of that do you think was due to, the first game with the new offense and stuff like that?
I mean, I feel like I'm not just gonna blame it on DeJuan. I feel like it was all on the whole offense. I mean, we practice that each and every day to be the best, but we didn't come out there at our best.
Okay, let's go to Connor Riley, followed by Griffin Callahan.
Hey, Justin, is it hard to develop sort of that cohesion that you need on the offensive line when you are rotating in and out, sort of not every play, but every sort of drive or series?
I mean, no, I mean, Coach. I mean, I feel like Coach Luke just doing that because of the whole Corona situation. I mean, you never know with injuries, with Corona, you never know what's gonna happen. So you always just gotta have that rotation.
Yeah, hey Justin. I just want to see, do you feel sort of a sense of urgency coming out in this game since the team got off to such a slow start offensively last week?
Yeah, I feel like we don't pick it up a little bit. We feel confident. We feel like we're ready.
Okay, let's go to Greg Poole, followed by WTVC Channel 9 in Chattanooga. Greg, you have a question? How about WTVC Channel 9? All right. We'll open it up to questions from anyone.
Hey, Justin, kind of following up on the rotation of the offensive line. Do you see any difference when Warren is in at center versus Trey being in there?
No, I mean, no, I don't feel it. Just I feel like Warren come in confident, just as Trey come in.
Hey, Justin, what did you make of Jamari Sawyer's performance in the first game? What are you sort of seeing from him at now, playing at that left tackle spot going into the season?
I feel like Arkansas was just his first game at left tackle, but I feel like as we practice and keep going on and on, going against the defense, we just gonna get better and better.
Justin, this is Chip again. Talking about Auburn a little bit. They've been well known for their defensive line, especially last year, and Rodney Garner's still over there lining those guys up. But just what's the challenge taking on Auburn this weekend and that defensive line in particular?
I mean, those boys play hard. Those boys, they look good. They look good on film. They look like they're in shape, and I feel like they're just gonna go every place. So we got to come with our A game.
Got time for one more question.
Hey, Justin.
Do you have any, Justin, I was going to ask if you have any thoughts on your former teammate, Cade Mays, trying to play this season for Tennessee?
I mean, I feel like the whole situation, I just feel like I don't got nothing to say about it. I mean, I feel like K's still one of my dogs, but I mean, with that situation, I feel like that's just something he had to handle.
All right, Justin, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thank y'all.
Mm.